Hello, everyone. Let's see if you can hear and see me. Could you please give me some feedback in the chat? Okay, thanks. So I guess we can start right now. Just give us a second. Okay, now we can see pluses in all the chats, and I would like to introduce myself. My name is Domenico Lillo. It's the first time that I'm hosting an international webinar, and I would like to thank the company for the opportunity to do so. Again, my name is Domenico Lillo. I'm a top manager in the affiliate program of Evorich. And I came across this company 4 years ago in 2017, and I decided to join this new world. I had experience in the banking world, in a financial organization, which is quite cold to official environment, and crowd investing, multi-level crowd investing, was my love at the first sight. And I decided to pursue my career here. And 3 years later, I made it to the top manager, and it is a great honor for me to be hosting this webinar, which will be conducted by a very prominent leader in our company, a president in the affiliate program. And he's a wonderful person with a big heart. And that person is always ready to help other people out. And he gave me personally quite a lot. I learned a lot from him, and he has a really golden soul. And I would like to see whether you know that person. His name is Giovanni De Rose. So here he is. Yes, Lilo, here I am. So this is our president in Italy, Giovanni De Rose, our ambassador and the world level leader. So Giovanni, you have the floor. Thank you very much, Lillo, and thank you very much for the work that you're doing for our company. And I think we can go to the next slide. Okay, and we are already there. So it's always a big honor for me to be speaking in front of our audience. We have quite a lot of different events, our webinars, training sessions. I'm sure they will give you quite a lot of useful information and help our people achieve the desired results in a short period of time. And today we are going to talk about the marketing plan of Evorich. In other words, it's also compensation plan. It is what we earn. It is what the company gives to people who are ready to cooperate with us. Let's change the slides. And as Lilo said, my name is Giovanni De Rose, and I'm a representative of the Leadership Council, but I'm also the ambassador in our company in Italy. I've been in the company since 2016, and I think myself a little bit a privileged member in this company, because I had so many time to take advantage of all the company's benefits. And if you love this company with all your heart, then you will surely achieve quite a lot. And I discovered the Latin America for our company, a number of Asian countries, and I was able to enjoy passive income that every person can enjoy thanks to this project. But not only, you can become certified trainer as well in different projects. For example, I'm a certified trainer of Master Profi course. Also, here you can be a host or a presenter of a wonderful game. It's a game-based trainer, Genius of Finance, where you can experience some real-life business and investment situations. Also, I am a member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace, and we try to promote this association because a peaceful world is a way better place to live in. And this is the mission of our project. And of course, we need to be striving for peace no matter where we work. I'm an international speaker, and thanks to the company, I was able to visit different parts of the world. I was able to visit different people, talk to them both offline and online. And very soon, we will be able to overcome this pandemic and become free again and overcome all those quarantines and lockdowns and go back to the old ways of doing business. So let's go to the next slide and we'll start our session on our marketing plan. So the first slide is a small glossary, like a vocabulary. You can take a screenshot or take a picture so you can familiarize with all the terms that you can find in our back office. And if you closely study it, you will be able to know your way around our company. And here, let's talk about our ranks and about all of our levels that we have, you can reach in our company. And also, I would like to tell you that this is quite a significant tool. I'd say it's a magnificent tool. And I know that you already work, some of you, on it, but maybe you would like to just increase your income. And of course, it will go stage by stage, depending on how you go through the ranks. And very easily, you can go all the way up to the president. And you will be able to make 10, 100 times more than you are making today. So all those opportunities are real opportunities. And we are open to transparent and mutually beneficial relations. We will be glad to see you all within the ranks of our partners, and all of those advantages that you will get when you achieve certain level will be beneficial not only for you, but also for our company, because after all, part of the funds go into our investment portfolio, and you will also become more professional. So we have 2 ranks and 2 statuses. So let's go to the first level, first rank. And I would like to see some feedback, whether you are able to follow us so far. Right now, I'm in the Canary Islands, working on behalf of our company, and I always try to meet new people and make new acquaintances, and also try to introduce our company to those people. And that's what everyone should be able to do. And for that, you need our marketing plan to be able to work with those people and attract them into our community. So the first rank is a user. So who are users? Users are people who register on our platform who upload their documents for verification. And as soon as a person registers in the back office, they don't have to invest anything at all. But already they can start making money from 3 levels. Here in the slides, you can see levels 1, 2, and 3. From the first level, you make 5%, 3% from the second level, and 2% from the third level. And that's how I started. I started working without having to pay anything, without having to make any initial investments. And I made my first commission from the people that I brought to the company, that I subscribed to my structure. I made my first money, and then I bought my first educational package and started learning. And learning is the most important thing in this project. Because of course, you have to be ready. You have to be literate, both in terms of finance and knowledgeable about all the products offered by the company. And also you need to be knowledgeable about our compensation plan. So a user allows you to already receive bonuses in the affiliate program from 3 levels. And you can spend the received bonus units within Evorich ecosystem or withdraw it. And people who say, no, this is not for me, I don't want to do it, try to give them, to make them understand the value of this chance again, because this is something that nobody should miss out on. And the people might buy some initial package that costs $50. But again, I would like to reiterate that you can you can start doing business without buying anything. So let's go to the second rank, which is client. And here, what is the difference here? Let's see. We invest 10 units. And you might use those 10 units to pay for your VIP club subscription. It's the club of the most loyal clients, which the subscription to this club allows you to enjoy some increased discounts and receive other benefits. And again, when you become a client, your commissions start changing. You see, first you had 5% in the first level, 3% in the second level, and 2% in the third level. But as soon as you become a client, by simply making a small investment of 10 units, you go to the next level. You see, from the first line, you get 6%, 4% from the second line, and 3% from the third line. And then you have one more line open to you, 2% from your fourth level. And you can see that the amount you have to invest personally into your own development, into your own education, is 10 units, aka $10. 1 unit equals $1. And let's see what happens next. Please change the slides. And here we talk about the first really significant rank, which is a partner. So what do you need to become a partner? Well, first of all, you have to verify your account. This is a must. The minimum amount invested by you should be 50 units or more, and you need to have at least one client in your structure, a person who would have to invest also 50 units. So 50 units of investments plus one client who will also invest 50 units will take you to the level of a partner. Let's see what referral bonuses we have if you are a partner. You see that the commissions change already. Instead of 6% in your first line, you get 7%. Instead of 4% in the second line, you get 5%, 3%, 3% you got in the third a line when you were a client, and now you get 4%, 3% on the fourth level. And here you have a new line open to you, which is 2% on the fifth line. Just imagine that you have a lot of fifth lines, or you have lots of four lines, and you get 3% from each person, from each partner, from your first or third line. You get those from fourth line, I'm sorry. And you can explain all of it to your partners and potential partners. For them, for example, people that they subscribe to their first line will be your second line, and you will still make money from their purchases. 4 years ago, I started by making $100, $300, but I noticed that every month my earnings grew and my commission grew as well. It all depends on you. It all depends what you want to do in your life, what you want to implement in your life, and what kind of deadlines you set for yourselves. So as a partner, you start making already more money. And in order for you to be able to withdraw money from the bonus account, you need to have a personal investment of 50 units or more. This opens the possibility for you to withdraw funds to your bonus accounts. So I would like to make a correction. The bonuses that you earn from the first two levels can be spent internally on your education, on different packages and the company products. Whereas here, after becoming a partner and investing 50% or 50 units, which is a requirement for becoming a partner, you're able to withdraw bonuses to your account, to your credit card, and so on. And here, when you become an agent, that's where you can start being a real business professional, being an entrepreneur. And here you have to make a personal purchase for a total of 200 units. But remember, you already invested 50 units. So all you have to do is to pay or invest 150% more. And it's all accumulative. All the previous purchases are taken into account when calculating the total purchase amount. You don't have to invest $200, 200 units more. You invest the difference between the previous investment and the new investments that you need to make. Also, you need to have two partners in your structure. Remember, a partner is a person who invested 50 units and have a partner of their own who invested 50 units too. Now, our partners need to increase their investments, and their personal purchase amount should be 200 units. So in order to become an agent, you need to make a personal purchase for a total of 200 units and personally attract two partners to your first level, each of whom should make a personal purchase for a total of 200 units or more, and you become an agent. Let's see what it gives us. Let's take a look at the referral bonus that you get. So from your first level, you get 8%. Second level gives you 7%. 5% is what you get from the third level. 4% you get from your fourth level, and 3% you get from your fifth level. As you can see, you get an increased commission depending on your level. Instead of 2%, you make 3%, as you can see on the fifth level. And you might have noticed that the minimum amount for withdrawing bonuses from your accounts is 50 units. But of course, you have already invested 50 units so far in the past. So why am I saying that this is a corporate rank? because it is at this level that you have the chance of using all those big opportunities that the company is offering. You can become, for example, a member of our leadership core. And let's go to the next slide and see at the core fundamental rank of our company. And that's what I would like everyone to become a consultant as soon as possible. So what do you need to do to get to the rank of the consultant? You need to have a personal purchase for a total of 500 units or more. Then you already invested 200 in the past. So all you have to do is to invest 300 more. And then you have to have 4 persons with the status of agent and higher in 4 structures, of which at least 2 persons with the status of an agent and higher should be personally recruited to the first level, and 2 agents and higher in depth into other structures, or 4 agents in 4 structures on the first level. So you see there are various options here. And again, in any case, you need to have 2 agents in your first line. And here, as a consultant, you get 2 more earning opportunities. Compare the percentages. You can see 8% is the same on the first level as in the case of the agent, but you can see the difference starting from the second level. And this is the bonus plan that the company has recently changed. The company increased the remuneration compensation. And here in the second line, you get as much as you get on the second line, you get as much as you get on the first line. It's 8%. It's a difference. There is no difference between your direct partners and your indirect partners on the second level. Then you can see 5% on the third, 4% on the fourth, 3% on the fifth. But what is new here? You can see that now you get to earn from your 6th line. And the 6th line opens for you as soon as you become a consultant. And here you have quite a lot of people already. And because all of those people who already work with you, they continue attracting new and new members to our community. And you start earning from your 6th line from 2% to 4%. And even if it seems to you like a small number, you will have quite a lot of people on your in your 6th line. So let's see at the slide, on this next slide, and see the difference between from 2 to 4.
The next example, a person who is a consultant and he may have the following structures. For instance, his first downline includes agents. This is an imperative to become a consultant. There could be 4 of them, or you may have in the second downline the consultant, in the third line 5, in the fourth downline 4%, and in line 5 3%. And even if he has a consultant in line 6, he will earn 2%. Even if he has a president, a rank which is higher than he is, then in any case he will not lose his earning. For instance, in downline 6, you have a president. Don't be scared because you may be worried that his rank is higher than myself and I won't earn anything. No, you will earn 2%. But what changes? What is the differentiated difference? This is the difference in your earning depending on your qualification. In downline 7, this is the right-hand corner, my partner is below consultant and I earn 2%. In line 8, I have an agent and I earn again 2% as this rank is below myself as I am a consultant. The next line is the 9th. I have a partner or an agent and I still continue earning 2% in line 9. And what happens in line 10? Again 2%. In line 11, I still earn 2%, although the rank of my partner is a consultant, equal to myself, because in line 11, you see, in line 5, I have a partner. And if you calculate line 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and my line 11, this is the 6th line for my partner in the 5th line. This way, it means that he will not earn his percentage here as he's not a consultant yet, and he may not earn down up to the 6th level, and I continue earning my 2% as there is no distributed interest. But if we move to the line 12 and there is a consultant, I earn nothing, 0%. Do you see it? Because here is a person with my rank. He is a consultant, but this is the 6th level for my 6th level. In my 6th downline, I have consultant, and this consultant earns 2% from his 6th line, and therefore you are upline consultant, but 2% minus 2% earned by your consultant in line 6 prevent you from earning your commission from line 12. In case in your line 12 there is a partner or an agent, then I will continue earning, because here this system validates who is line 6 for my line 6. And this is an important thing to remember. Therefore, I would always encourage you to be above in your rank, above those partners in rank who are your line 6 and your line 12. And when you are used to paying attention to this, you will have no problems. You will always understand which rank you are to advance to earn your earnings. And here, let's have a look at some terms and conditions that you will meet when you advance to higher ranks. Well, percentages from line 6 are distributed from 2 to 4% to infinity, depending on the number of partners in your line. Well, when you get a consultant, a status of a consultant, the infinity income downline is up to 4% in units. If you have 3 consultants in your first downline, you will earn 3.5% in units. To get 4% in units, you are to attract to your first line a 4th consultant. And when you meet these conditions, you may increase your earnings. And as soon as you get a 4th consultant, you become a manager and you start getting 4% from your level 6 to infinity and down. It may take you longer, and maybe you have only 3 consultants in your first downline. Anyway, you will earn 3.5 units, and this is already a decent earning. Let's move on to our next slide, and let us have a look at the next rank, and that is manager. A manager may have different roles in our company. As a manager is a leader of his structure, first of all, a leader that has mastered the relevant skills, and they are the promising leaders of the company. They educate and train his people, his partners, and to become a manager, one needs to have a rank of a consultant, and you must have at least 2 consultants in your first downline and another 2 consultants either in your first downline or the second downline or anywhere down. But anyway, altogether, there should be 2 consultants combined from different lines. And the bonuses distribution are similar to a consultant, 88543. But what is difference for a manager? Starting from level 6 and lower, this percentage increases and it varies from 4 to 6.5%. When you become a manager, you will see your earning and you will realize that the earning from levels from 1 to 5 are less compared to what you earn from level 6 and down altogether. And therefore, it is crucial to start working, understanding clearly the specifics of the marketing plan. And I would advise you to build lines with 5 people in a line. For instance, 5 people in a line. In case one person is passive, all the others are active and progressing. And this way you can achieve other ranks, advance along the ranks. You understand the business and your partners, for partners duplicate you, and this way you expand your structure. Anyway, I always advise to have 5 people in your downline, at least 4 needed to advance to a different level. And you need 4 levels down, and the more people you have in your first downline, you have a higher chance to advance along the career ladder. So here the personal purchase totals 1,000 units. For a consultant, it was 500. You add another 500 and you get the amount required. If you have consultants, but you haven't invested anything, you may not become a manager. So therefore, there are the conditions to be met for consultants from all the lines and personal volume or personal investment of 1,000 units. Please put a plus if you still follow me, if what I'm telling you is clear and sound, is understandable. Give me pluses, please. Please take note of these slides or take pictures of this slide. They are really important. Thank you very much for your feedbacks. But I believe that if you can easily navigate in Evorich back office, you know where to find this presentation. Well, as soon as you get a status of a manager, your income from the sixth line to infinity increases. And the consultant, after becoming a manager, I can earn 5% in units if I attract in my first line one manager. Well, the first down line, the person is not somewhere inside your structure, but in your first downline. If you have 3 managers there, I start earning 6%. To earn 6.5% units, as you can see in this slide, you are to help a person in our structure from the first line to become our 4th manager. And 6.5% is a high amount. If you have 2,000, 4,000, 10,000 people in your 6th downline, then your income increases incrementally. And it's important to remember that the minimum withdrawal amount from the bonus account is 50 units, and the company adopted this new marketing plan so that each of us can have a decent earning, but at the same time be able to learn. And there is another mandatory requirement to take at least once a year one training from Evorich, or your partners will get some education with a subsequent test. You may have participated in the marathon. I'm not telling you that the training course should be as lengthy as the marathon MLCI 260. It could be in any training course, and you must pass your test, and the test score should be at least 55%. But if it is under 55%, then automatically you downgrade it in your rank to a consultant. I am not talking to your rank as such, but you will be downgraded in your income to a consultant's status. So you will still be called a manager, but your commission will be paid as for the consultant. And therefore, I recommend you, as soon as the training courses are launched, take advantage of them. And in case the status is automatically restored when the test is passed with a score of over 55%. Well, the next important rank in our company, and he or she is a leader manager. Leader manager receives important tasks. He's more credible. And if you are a leader manager, it means that you can build structures. You work rather well with your structure, and your personal purchase volume should be in total 2,500 units. And then you become a leader manager, but there should be 2 managers in your first downline and another 2 somewhere down. So altogether 4 managers, 2 managers in the first downline, and another 2 either in the first line as well or down. So this structure is the same, only the rank changes, and the mandatory requirement that the personal purchase should be 2,500 instead of 1,000, and you have 4 managers in total, And again, the first 5 levels, your referral bonus doesn't change, whereas starting from level 6, there are substantial changes. You may earn from 6.5 to 8%. What does this 8% mean? It means as if all your people down in your structure are in your first down line. You remember that from line 1 we earn 8%, whereas down you may earn up to 8%, as you can see in this slide. Therefore, please imagine that you have a lot of direct partners. Direct partners are those that are in our first downline. And here, your line 6, other lines down, generate as much as you may earn from your direct partners. Next slide, please, and let us discuss what to do to earn even more. Well, after getting a status of a leader manager, the income from the 6th line to infinity may vary from 6.5% to 8% in units. And this earning could be increased as follows. To get 7%, you are to attract to your line 1 one leader manager. To earn 7.3%, you need to attract the second leader manager in your first downline. And as soon as a third leader manager is born in your first downline, you start earning 7.6%, and 8% units you earn when in your line 1 there are already 4 leader managers. And here you may get these amounts depending on the number of qualified partners in your first downline. We work with the redistributed percentages, and the minimum withdrawal amount from the bonus account is 50 units, and there are additional prerequisites. So it is imperative to take a training course. It is still valid, and I am sure that each of you will be able to pass the tests with flying colors. Well, and now the next rank, top manager. This is the level which is enough to become a member of the Ambassadors Council. You know all our ambassadors in faces. We have 30 persons altogether. I am an ambassador as well. And these are the people who are credible. They develop the project globally, they travel, they provide webinars, I travel to other ambassadors to different countries. And to be an ambassador, it means to have corporate way of thinking. We discuss some proposals, we draft strategies, and those people in who shares the information with their structure, the information which is developed together in harmony. And if you are not a top manager, you may not be a member of our councils. Therefore, until October, until our next birthday, I would recommend you all to work harder to become a new ambassador of your country. You know, I may not even be sure about my rank of an ambassador because I may become a member of the Strategic Council and resign from the Ambassadors Council. But it depends fully on me. It depends on my hard work and being committed to the company. And all these broad opportunities are open and available to you starting from the status of a top manager? Well, here you must have 2 leader managers in your first downline, as well as another 2 leader managers at some level down, or they could be in your first down as well. Well, altogether, 4 leader managers and 2 managers. And the second requirement is the personal purchase volume of 5,000 units or higher. And quite soon we will talk about USDU, and you will start understanding this easily when you actively participate in our project and gets more and more information. The referral bonus of the top manager from level 1 to level 5, no changes, whereas from level 6 and down, we earn not from 6 to 8%, but from 8 to 9%. And you have another way or solution to increase your passive income. 9% is a very interesting figure. Let us have a look at the terms and conditions to meet to get this 9% as a commission. Next slide, please.
So here, you have to have in your first line at least 1 top manager, and you start receiving 8.5% in units. And here you see that we have 4 people. Well, we don't need to have 4 people anymore. From the consultant to manager, we needed to have it. Whereas here, to get to the next level, to the vice president level, you need to have 2 top managers. And as soon as you get two top managers in your first line, you can become a vice president, and you start receiving 9% from the 6th level to infinity. So don't forget that this is a percentage that gets allocated according to the qualified partners in your first line. Again, the minimum withdrawal amount is 50 units. And also remember that there will be a training course and you need to get a score of 55% at least. Let's go to the next slide and see this very important rank of vice president. You can see here that it's not 4 lines anymore, which you should prioritize. So the prerequisite for you is to have 2 people who should become top managers or higher. The required status to become a vice president is top manager, and you need to have a personal purchase amount of 10,000 units or more. I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that you should have top managers in your first line. Both of them should be in your first line. This is a must. Then again, 10,000 units of personal purchases. And you might already have 2 top managers, but you haven't yet achieved the necessary amount of investing. You haven't invested enough. And without it, you can't become a vice president. So you need to have a personal purchase amount of at least 10,000 units. And from the 6th level and lower, you start getting from 9 to 10%. So you become a vice president, and these commissions are really incredible. They are even bigger than the commission on your first line, as you can see. And most importantly is that very soon we will have one more birthday, yet another birthday. Remember, in October, we celebrate our birthday, and I would advise to all of you to be there in the rank of a vice president or president, because every year we have new surprises coming for us, new gifts given to us by Andrey. And those wonderful surprises are given to people who achieved their new ranks. And in one of the birthdays, we received like a diamond encrusted pin badge. It was a golden piece of jewelry, and it was very, very, very pleasant to be able to receive this recognition, this reward from the company. And that's why I would like to address now all of our partners, managers, top managers, vice presidents. Please aim as high as presidents, and we will be glad to welcome you among our ranks and give you quite a lot of gifts and surprises for that. Let's change the slides and let's see, what do we need to be able to receive a commission of 10%. So for that, you need to attract to your first line at least one vice president. You help one of your partners, top managers, become vice president. And if you want to receive 10% in units, you attract to your first line a second vice president, and you will be able to earn 10%, which is quite high. And I'm talking about 10% from the 6th level to infinity. All other percentages stay the same from a line from 1 to 5. And those are absolutely equal terms for everyone. So of course, you need to take an educational course, you need to take the test, you need to have 55% correct answers. And as soon as you score 55% or more, your status is restored automatically, even if you are not able to do it from the first go. So let's take a look at the rank of the president, because this is the opportunity that opens the doors to a completely new world. You can become literally a millionaire, dollar millionaire. And I can honestly tell you that to be a president in our company is a huge step forward, and it will give you quite a lot of personal satisfaction. And the mere realization that you are on top is something not to be ignored. Because you are at the highest level and you can rest on your laurels. But if you want to make more and more, and if you want to develop, even a president has to work. They have to put their efforts in it, help their structure grow, help their downlines grow, and help the company. And when you become a president, you will realize that you are a warrior. You are the protectors, the defenders of all those people that you take by their hands and take them to this new brave world. The world that opens before us and them. Right now, we have 73 presidents in our company, but we shouldn't be satisfied with that number. We need more presidents in our ranks, more ambassadors to spread the word, to spread the opportunities. We were the first, we were the pioneers, but we have wonderful leaders, and we should keep the doors to those leaders open. We cannot shut the doors before their growth, before their opportunities, especially right now when the company is in dire need of, or the people are in dire need of the opportunities that the company has to offer. People are in need of jobs because a lot of people lost their traditional occupation, and we need to be the conduits to this new world, which helps people move from the dead point and get out of this vicious circle of this rat race. And our company can help them do that. And when they start getting new sources and earning opportunities, changes happen and people get satisfied with what they're doing. And here I'm talking to all of my colleagues, all of our presidents. Maybe our top leaders decided not, to do anything, decided to take a break or not to do, not to work on themselves because, they are almost at the top. But no, our mission is to help people. Our mission is to help the world. Therefore, please continue helping. Continue helping your downlines, your partners. This is a satisfaction you can't describe. So let's go to the requirements of becoming a president. You need to be a vice president, make a personal purchase of 15,000 units, and must have 2 persons with the status of vice presidents and higher in the first level. And you can see that from the 6th level to infinity, you can earn from 10 to 12% of commissions. So let's change the slides and see what kind of conditions you have to meet. You can see the difference in earnings. Here, I wanted to talk to you about what's going to happen if you have vice presidents in your first level. And what you can see on the left is our marketing plan in schematics, depending on your levels in depth level. So you can see all the commissions that a president can make. On the first line, it's 8%, then 8% from the second level, 5% on the third, 4% on the fourth, 3% on the fifth level, and again, immediately 10% from the sixth level to infinity. But why here at the 7th level, we make 1%? Maybe here we have a partner or a vice president. If we had a vice president here, then we could have the so-called entrepreneurial difference, the so-called allocated percentage. So if I have a vice president in my 7th level, they already make 9% from their 6th level, which is my 7th level. So what the system does is they deduct from my 10% that I'm entitled to receive as a president. The system takes 9% that belongs to the vice president and gives those 9% to the vice president. And what is remained for me is 1%. That's why you need to have a lot of partners in you need to grow your structure both vertically and horizontally. So my vice president from my 7th level receives their 9%, which means that I, from my 7th level, receive 1% instead of 10%, because 9% go to my vice president. And here I have the 2nd level, I have a top manager. And if I had a partner, then I would receive 10%. So that's what entrepreneurial difference means, or allocated percentage means. So we need to structure our network in such a way as to maximize your earning potential, because sometimes people might complain like, I'm not making any money from my depth, because probably you might have a lower qualification than the partners that you have in depth in the fourth or third line. So on the right, you can see the schematic representation of a second case when in your first line you have a president. You see, first level president. So let's see what happens. So unlike the situation when I had a vice president in my first level. So I was making 1% there from my seventh level, whereas here you can see I make 10.5% minus 10% in my seventh level equals 0.5%. But don't worry, you will be making that money to infinity. So just multiply that by a 50,000 people that you might have in your structure. That 0.5% can pile up to quite a substantial amount. The so-called economy of scale, right? So let's see my sixth level. I might have a president there. And from the 20th level to infinity, I get 0%. Because my 12th level will be the 6th level of my president. And all the commission goes to my president on the 6th level. So I will get 0% from that branch, because all those 10% of their commission goes to them. And of course, here you might have noticed that the marketing plan is quite complex, but quite fair as well. It rewards those who work instead of simply relying on their network. But at the same time, it helps to explain why people earn this or that much. So let's change the slides. And let's see what kind of income you can get when you achieve the status of president. The income from the sixth line to infinity will be 10 to 12% in units. So here's how you can increase it. To get 10.5% in units, you attract to your first line one president. If you want to have 11% in units, attract to your first line a second president. Then a third president gets you 11.5%, and the fourth president to your first line gets you 12%. And again, you have to take a test. And if you fail the test, your commissions will decrease, but you can get a second attempt at taking the test. And then if you pass the test successfully, your rank will be restored. So there is no difference between an agent or a president if they fail a test. So again, you have to think really thoroughly about how you're going to build your structure in order to maximize your earning potential. So on this table, you can see a concise version of what we have discussed so far. So in the first column, you can see your personal purchase volume, PPV. In other words, the amount you invest into your company or into your own personal development and education by purchasing companies' products and services. And then in the last column, you can see the total percentage that you can make thanks to our company. It all starts with 10% when you're a user, all the way up to 40% when you are a president. So 40% out of the total company's sales go back to the partners, go back to the distributors. It's allocated across the network. Again, this is a chance to make money for anyone. And if you build your structures the way I advise you to do, and you will have international teams across the world, you will achieve your financial independence and eventually your financial freedom. So on table 3, you can see the description of bonuses by levels, how bonuses are allocated across qualified partners from 6th level to infinity. Again, you can see that the bonuses depend by the rank of your partners in your structure. And I would like you to remember that the commissions from the 6th level to infinity are allocated according to the number of qualified partners. So you will not always be making from 8 to 9% if you're a top manager, or 9 to 10% if you're vice president, but you will be getting the difference between your percentage and the percentage, the commission that the partners get in your structure. So this slide is meant to thank all the people who participated in our training, in our webinar. And also this is our sign of gratitude to the company Evorich. And it also represents our community, which includes our relatives, our friends, people that we regularly get in touch with. And many of them have some savings and don't know how to invest those savings. They don't know how to preserve and multiply their capital. And we help them do that. And you can see here that you have like emails or chats. Use all the instruments that are at your disposal to spread the word, to tell them about our project, to tell them about the opportunities. And I'm a very committed advocate have been a committed advocate of our project since 2016. And I would like to thank you for your attention. And I'm sure that many of you will come to our wonderful event in Rome on the 3rd and 4th of July. And I think Domenico will tell you all about it. And I will be waiting for you there as well. By the way, this event will be attended by our CEO, Andrey, and many of our ambassadors. Well, people from literally across the entire world. We will have the strategic council members there as well. And if you can't get there yourself, well, at least you can attend it online. You can purchase an online broadcast ticket. And Domenico will be there as well. He will be our host, the host of our Congress. And I hope to see you all there and to meet in person people that I haven't met yet. And I would like to thank you all for what you've been doing for our company. So kisses and hugs and bye-bye. Thank you very much, Giovanni. You know how to break the ice and how to make us feel warm and well at ease. Yes, it is very, very important to focus on teamwork, because Evorich is all about teamwork. It's a big family. And as in any family, yes, there might be difficulties, there might be some arguments, but when there are the hard, difficult decisions to make, we all bring our efforts together and become one inseparable force. And our company supports us and we support our company. And we share our energy and we share our hopes. And this is one of the purpose of our Congress on the 3rd and 4th of July, is to share energy, to energize those who might have lost that spark. And there we'll have Andrey, we'll have Armand, we'll have Mila. Dragash, well, he's already in Italy. He's the president, the director of the Academy of Private Investing in Italy. And we'll have a lot of ambassadors there as well from our Ambassadors Council. And we will have the director of UGPay Group there as well. We will have people and the managers from Global Unit Pay, but you can't even imagine the sheer number of surprises that we prepared for you. And we will be looking forward to seeing you in Rome on the 3rd and 4th of July in Cinecittà, which is a huge shooting studio, filming studio, and an amusement park. And this is one of the first offline events in the pandemic times. But again, if you're not able to travel, if you can't be there yourself, we are offering the chance to attend this event online by purchasing a ticket, which costs 60 units, $60, approximately 50 euros. And remember that those who make a purchase this week will get the chance to use a Telegram bot, which will give you information in real time about the exchange rates of different cryptocurrencies on the exchange. And you will be able to make money on the difference, exchange difference rates. And again, you can buy both the offline ticket and the online ticket and get the Telegram bot on top of that. And also, you will participate in our raffle lottery, the drawing contest, when you can become the winner of 100,000 CRUs. So the winner will be drawn from the randomly from the pool. And just imagine what 100,000 units can turn into in a couple of months. It can be at least $100,000 or more. You know, I'm sweating already from the very thought from about the person who will go up on stage to receive their, to claim their prize. And you will be able to get that prize too, even if you participate online. So we have very few tickets left. Go and purchase them. And let me tell you once again, we are giving quite a lot of opportunities, both online, offline.
And I do thank you for your participation in this webinar. Thank you, Giovanni, who in very detail explained the specificities of our marketing plan. I had experience in many MLM companies, but when I saw a marketing plan of Evorich, I immediately saw the difference. We are the only company that gives the possibility to earn more and more from our downline by advancing in ranks. And I can assure you that in other companies, it's totally different. The higher you get, the less your income is from your downline. And when I saw this difference, then I said to myself, I am ready to join this company and supported it 24/7. I left my job in a bank and work full-time for Evorich. Well, thank you very much once again for your attention. Looking forward to seeing you quite soon. And in the end, please enjoy this video.